Hi guys, me Dixie. I just want to say thank you to any of you that followed along with Sharona and I on the 30-day 1 minute a day challenge. We did this challenge. It will be up on my YouTube page for anybody who wants to follow it. Um, Say right after they have their surgeries, whatever. If you want to start from the very beginning, they'll all be posted there on my page. You'll be able to find them all there. Was a very fun challenge. I thank Sharona's Hill for allowing me to use her content in this fun manner. Um, the the object or the reason that I'm doing this with other creators' content is to motivate you guys into getting exercise, into getting yourself moving. Um, Believe it or not, the walking works, guys. I haven't really dropped like pounds on the scale. I am still the same I weighed back on June 13th when I started this whole thing. I started this with my Pirates of the Caribbean video with Sharona's Hill. Was my very first video. If you go back and look at that video, you're going to see I was much heavier than I am now. And I weigh exactly the same weight. Okay? But where I'm losing in inches. I'm losing in inches, guys. I am starting to actually get a shape. If you look at my waist in my videos, you're going to see I'm actually starting to get that hourglass shape. My fanny used to be quite big. It's really come down a lot. You're going to see that the sagginess under my arms is starting to firm up just slightly. It's not quite as baggy as it was. I've lost a lot of weight in my hands, guys. My wedding ring just falls off of me. I'm going to have to go get it redone so that the metals will be thicker and it will stay on my finger. So I'm going to have to take it into Greenberg's and have it worked on, because it's to the point, guys, it just falls straight off my finger. I can be making the bed and it'll be on the floor. So that's an exciting NSV that I've had this month, in the last few weeks. My wrist, my watches are still quite loose. I am just 2 holes away from it being too big on me. I mean, I've only got 2 more adjustments to go, and I won't be able to adjust it any further. So that's how small my wrists are getting, guys. I've got 4 on this watch. So I'm losing. I'm not worried about it coming off on pounds on the scale so much. As long as I keep seeing it going in inches, guys, I'm so excited, because it's a place where I've never been. I've not been this small since I've gotten married. I was a size 14 when I got married. A size 13, between a 12 and a 14. And in most of my clothes, that's where I'm at now. But my wedding dress is still just I've only got about that far to fit in my wedding dress, you guys. So I'm telling you guys, as soon as I can zip that dress up, you guys are going to get a video on that, because that's what I'm using to judge my small. I mean, that waist on that wedding dress was small, and that's the smallest I've been. And I was 4.5 months pregnant in that dress. So that was tiny for being 4.5 months pregnant. So, and no, it's not a white wedding dress. It is a off-white. Um, but let me tell you, I'm excited because I'm not even. I think this. I think the smallest I've been. What at that was back at about age 12, 9 or 12, when I was a size 14. Then I got quite chunky um, until about the year that I met my husband. I thinned out because I started working jobs, and I thinned out some, um, and then wound up getting um, pregnant with my first child just before we got married, and been making this marriage last, and this marriage work for 41 years. So I'm proud of my accomplishments. Even though I got pregnant as a teen, I'm proud of my accomplishments. Um, I do have some stuff that I've got coming for you guys. Over this next month, we're gonna see some new creators. One out of Canada, her name is Marion Brand. Another one out of Australia. Two of them out of Australia, you guys. One is a walking and dancing creator, similar to Sharona's Hill, only she's got more experience. Um, Hang on one second. Let me see. I can never remember her YouTube. Let me look her up real quick, guys. Up to the Beat Fit, and her name is Gina. Um, so we're gonna be doing some work with her. She's got a really good beginner series on her page too, and yes, I contact all these people, and I just want to keep it kind of different for you guys so that you don't get bored with it. So we're gonna be seeing some other creators. So we've got Gina from Upbeat, Up to the Beat Fit is her name of her YouTube. And I believe she's from Australia. We're going to be working out with her. Her name is Gina B. And then we're going to be working out with Marion Brand from Brand Fitness. We're going to do more with some of the creators that we've already been working out with. And then the third one that I just contacted and got permission last night from is also from out of Australia. Her name is Roxanne. Let me see, what was her channel? Here it is. The name of her channel is Workout with Roxanne. She is a bodybuilder. Has years of experience, both in fitness and in nutrition and stuff like that. But she has a wonderful kettlebell workout, and I want to get into kettlebells this month. I also am checking into a creator from out of Nebraska here where I live. Um, her YouTube is Earth and Owl. And she does rebounding, and I want you guys to think about maybe getting into some rebounding, because I know as we are heavier people, we carry a lot of lymph fluid in our bodies when we get heavier. And one really good way to get the lymph fluid moving, guys, is rebounding. You don't even have to actually stand on a rebounder to get a benefit. You can sit on your fanny and bounce and still get the benefit of the fluid moving in your body. So really think about, even if you're really heavy, or if you have a lot of lymph fluid, think about a rebounder, guys. Um, Rebounding and dry brushing. Dry brushing, learn some dry brushing. Dry brushing also moves the lymph fluid towards your glands. So look up lymph massage and learn how to find the glands where they're at and how to massage them. There's one like right behind your ears. So you would just, you would just find them where the approximate area is and just rub it in circles for about a minute before you move on. Then there's usually some down under your armpit, so you would just rub your armpit in circles like this. Sometimes, now that I'm losing weight, I can actually feel the glands, but before I couldn't. But you just do that, and then you just start to dry brush towards those glands, towards your heart. So you're going to dry brush the direction up towards your heart. So you're going to dry from your hands up your arms. You're going to dry brush in that direction. With your chest, you're going to go downward at the top and upward at the belly. So learn lymph massage, learn dry brushing, because that gets a lot of that fluid moving. And you're going to see a lot of water disappear from your body that way too, guys. So dry brushing, rebounding, I want to get into all that with you guys over the next 30 days. I want to learn, I want you guys to maybe start getting into some kettlebell work. We're also going to do a little dumbbell work, which I've already kind of started doing on my channel a little bit, some dumbbells. But we're going to start getting a lot more weights type exercises involved at least 2 to 3 days out of the week. And then I still want to do some walking or that kind of thing. So that's where I want to take the channel over the next 30 days. So you're going, like I said, you're going to get to meet some new creators. Plus, I'm going to go back to a couple of the other creators. I do have a fitness thing. It's not a person per se. It's more of animation. But I got permission from that person to use those videos as well. So we might do 1 or 2 like videos with that as well. But then you guys can give me feedback on which ones you really like or which ones you want to see more of or do more with, and we can go that route. But I did get permission from everybody that I show on my channel. I do not show anybody I don't get permission from. I am not taking views from nobody. I've not really gained any new, maybe only a couple of new subscribers during the whole time I've been doing my videos, guys. And I do love it if you guys would kind of interact with me and let me know what you want to see, what you want to do, what you want to try. And we can try and work it in somehow. I can find and look up creators with that, and we can get permission, and we can fit it in somehow. But yeah, if you want to see step work, I have some creators I found that are pretty great with the step work. I also want to fit in there. I think Roxanne does a little bit of step work. Um, I think Roxanne does a little bit of everything. So we'll see what we can fit in, and I got permission from them. They like what I'm doing. This only helps promote their channels, guys. So of course they're going to allow me to do this, but I don't do it without their permission first. Never try this without getting a creator's permission, because they can turn on you and they can have you struck. So so make sure that if you're going to try something like this with somebody's channel, you're getting permission from them 100%. But I've been getting some very nice remarks from some people that I don't even know. I don't even think they're in the weight loss community per se. But I've been getting really excellent comments from just outside people, and that they're liking the way I'm doing the video. So just let me know what you guys are interested in, and we can work it in. Now, I'm trying to do everything with these creators. I'm trying to do all their beginner stuff first. So I'm just doing beginners, because I too am only a beginner, you guys. I do not practice these routines. As you can see, I do one or two takes and choose which one's better. Now, I have had to fit in, if you've noticed, I've had to, on a couple of the last videos that I've done, I've had to kind of splice and redo a section or two, because I absolutely didn't like the way they turned out, and still kind of didn't turn out all the greatest. But you guys, the purpose behind my videos is not to be perfect. I want you guys to see that you can be a beginner, and you can get in to a routine that is for beginners. You can make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, guys. It's the only way we learn is from our mistakes. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. Who's going to see you? You're in your own home. You're in your own home. Are you filming it like I am? I highly doubt it. Okay? So who's going to see you in the privacy of your own home if you make a mistake? Big deal. So what you do is do it again. That's what I do. I do it and I redo it. I do it and I redo it. But I don't practice these routines, you guys. You're going to see that at first my footwork does not match up the first couple of steps, and that's because I'm studying her and what moves she's doing, and then I try to apply it. Now you're going to see where she, in one of the videos, I think it was it today's video? Yeah, I think it was today's video, day 30, where she does a it's supposed to be a back kick, and I do a knee lift. Okay? My brain just went there. It wanted to do the knee lift rather than the back kick. So you're going to do that because we're new. Because we're new, guys. We don't know these steps. I'm learning them new. I don't even know names of these moves. I don't even know the names of half these moves. But Roxanne's going to teach us some kettlebell work. She's going to teach us walking workouts. She has barbell workouts. Like I said, she was a bodybuilder. I don't know if she still does bodybuilding, but she was a bodybuilder, a big time bodybuilder, guys. So, yeah, I've been following her, and the only way I could get a hold of her, usually I get a hold of them through email, but with Roxanne, I had to do it a whole nother way. So, but I got very good feedback from her. She likes what I'm doing. She was very into letting me use her content, so I'm excited to bring you guys some new stuff this month. You know, I bought my first set of kettlebells. I don't know if you can see them over there in the corner over there. I got a 5, a 10, and a 15 that I got off of Walmart.com, you guys, for like $35. A set of 3. It came with the tray that holds them for $35. I want to get the next set, which is also, I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's like 35 or 40 something ish dollars for the next set, which I want to get the 20, 25, and 30 pounders. But I'm not ready for those yet. And I know over in the other side of the country, they use kg, which kind of weighs slightly heavier than what we do in pounds. So I'm just going to do pounds, guys. Where they're using their smallest ones are probably around 13-ish pounds. I'm just going to use 5 and maybe the 10. And I'll work my way up to the 20. But I'm going to start off very light because I have a bad back and I'm not sure how my back is going to react with it. I have been struggling a little bit during working out with a little bit of pain in my shoulder because I have really bad shoulder joints. And so I kind of baby my arms. As you notice, I don't get them perfectly straight. That's because the tendons are really pulling in tight. So I can't get that full range without helping it. But yeah, you just do what you can do. If you have to cheat a little bit, cheat a little bit. I'd rather you cheat a little bit and still do the move somewhat rather than not do the move at all. Or just say, I can't do it. Because you can do it. You can do it. If I could do it, you guys, you can do it. You can do it. I have faith in every one of you. Just get up off the couch. A few steps a day. Add a few more. Add a few more each day. We're going to get into working with Gina B. That's the next beginner series that I'm going to start out with. And Gina B has an excellent one. And she tells you in her beginner series to redo day 1 for 3 days in a row before you go to day 2. And do day 2 for 3 days in a row before you go to day 3. And basically, she wants you to work on your form. She wants you to work on the moves and getting used to the moves before you get to going on to the next thing. So, I just got new birds, you guys. I don't know if you can see them over there. My brother that just passed away, these were his birds. I'm not sure if you guys can see them. Let me put you over on camera view here. Yeah, there you go. I just got these birds, guys, from my brother who passed away. I went down. My brother made that cabinet for these birds. And through that little slot right there, he made a board that slides right in there so that when I want to clean the bottom half of the cage, the birds can't get out. And I can shoo them down to the bottom edge of the cage, put the board in, and clean the upper half without having to let the birds out. But these birds, these are canaries, guys. And that noise you're hearing is coming from one of the peach-colored bird there sitting in the front. This little guy right here. He was up there chewing on that toy. That's the noise you were hearing. I thought, what is he doing? But yeah, so yeah, exciting. So when you see me looking off to that direction, it looks like I'm looking at Sharona, and in a way I'm trying to look at Sharona or interact with Sharona, but what I'm really interacting with is my little friends, my little birdie friends. So these birds, believe it or not, they love the music. They go bonkers when I start exercising. These birds will fly around that cage. When I walk up to that cage, they will fly like no other. But when I'm exercising and come near to that cage, they don't. They come right up to the window like they are right there. They come right up there and they watch me exercise and sing to the music while I'm exercising, guys. If someday I'll have to film it for you guys so that you can see, but it's their singing is beautiful. And so yeah, so while I'm working out, I'm kind of paying attention to those little critters right there. So my cat loves them. My cat can't get them in that. It's locked. It's an old china cabinet. My brother emptied out an old-fashioned china cupboard, put that screen in the front, and he's the one who put the tree branches in there. He screwed them to the back wall. And I put a couple of extra toys in there, although canaries really don't need toys like parakeets do. But my birds love they love the one that's right in the, let's see here. Right there. They love that one. It's got straws and it's got like ribbon hanging from it. It's got straws and it's got like this kind of like broom material, and they love it. They love just playing with it. So I've never seen them use the ladder, and I'm trying to get them to use the swing up here in this corner here, but they won't use that one. They like the one that my brother built over in this corner. That's their favorite swing. Sometimes two of them will be on there at the same time. It's fun to watch them. I absolutely love my birds. So I haven't named them yet, guys. Maybe I should have a bird naming contest or something. I haven't gave them any names, and I want to give them names. But okay, on to what I was on to. Okay, guys, I have some challenges this month also, though. The reason that I've been posting so late at night is because I am a new mommy again, guys. So I've got some new challenges on my plate, and I'm hoping that it doesn't make my weight loss jump sky high. I hope I don't start regain or anything. That's why I'm still trying to get my workouts in. But my daughter brought my 6-year-old grandson to my home and told me she wanted me to be his parent. So we're in the process of her signing her parental rights over to me. And he will be living with me forever, how long he wants to. He's having a lot of problems in school and a lot of mental issues, and so that is the one thing that's been kind of slowing me back a little bit this last week or so, and just trying to get him into our home, get him into a bed, get him into school. He's already been kicked out of the public school, so now I've got him over at Daybreak, which is here in town, for to help him there with his mental struggles. He just could not. He's not the kind of kid that can live with siblings. He does not like his sisters, and he's the only boy. So we told my daughter we would take care of him and try and nurture him along. And so far, just the week or so he's been in my home, he's calmed down some. So we're hoping that this is something that's going to work out. I just hope it doesn't hinder my weight loss, because he has an eating disorder. He's only 6, but he wants to eat nonstop from his medications. His mental medications are making him want to eat every second of the day. So I hear, "Grandma, do you mind if? Do you mind if?" And it's always, do you mind if I have a popsicle? Do you mind if I have um, this? Do you mind if I have some tomatoes? Do you mind if I have cucumbers? Do you mind if I have chips? Do you mind if I have... And no, I don't have chips in my home, but if they do come in, it's because my daughter brings them for him. And so food wise, it's been a real struggle because he wants these things constantly all day long. Can I have a peanut butter sandwich? Can I have 5 peanut butter sandwiches? So it's been a real struggle with me on food. So I'm really trying to put my attention over onto my exercise as much as I can. I'm sorry for the late videos. I made a big boo-boo in the 30-day tonight's video, the 30th day. You're going to see that I put up 10, 20, 9. No. And so that's why I said in there, I did a dub over where I put, no, not day 29, day 30. Okay, so it is day 30, guys. It's not day 29. That was just a mistake on my part. I had him knocking on the door, wanting to come in, and I'm like, don't ruin my video. Don't come in. Don't ruin my video. Grandma's going to be very mad. So yeah, there's been a lot of interruptions, a lot of changes. I haven't been able to actually do the routine till after 8 p.m. at night. And to do the routine, get it into one editor, get it into a second editor, back into a third editor, get it back into, get it uploaded into YouTube, and then upload it to Facebook and upload it to group. I haven't been getting in bed till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I think there was one night I didn't get it up till almost 2 in the morning. So I'm really sorry about the late videos, guys. I really am sorry. But things happen in life, right? And it's been a real struggle for me since my brother died. With the loss of my brother, the new coming of my grandson, the new coming of going up to get the birds and bring the birds back, as well as I did inherit my brother's truck. My little brother and my sister helped me pay for that because on Social Security, there's no way I can afford to get a car, and my transmission in my car is stuck in second and third gear, so I'm really struggling that way. So thank God they helped me get my brother's Ford Explorer, so that I have a vehicle to get Rocco back and forth to school and doctor's appointments, therapy appointments. So I don't know how I'll ever pay him back, but bless you, Roxy, bless you, Jack, for helping me get the vehicle from Mike. So this is where we're going to go with my channel. These are the things that I'm facing right now. Praying to the good Lord above that I can keep my weight loss off. We're going to see, guys. You're here to help me, and I'm here to help you. So let's help each other. Let's get through this. Give me some feedback. Please give me that thumbs up I need in YouTube. I like to see it in group too. But I really need it under the video in YouTube, guys. I really need to know that you guys are liking my material. Leave me a comment in YouTube. I need that for the algorithm so that these videos will get put out there in YouTube land. And others can see them, find them, and work on them with us. So I really need all the help I can get with you guys as far as please liking my videos in YouTube. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, so that way you'll get all the videos. There's a bell. Hit the little bell. Turn the bell black. It's a little white bell over in the right hand corner of the screen of your computer or your phone. Hit that bell and then go to all, and that will give you a heads up every time that I post a video. It will give you the message that I posted one, and then you can check it out. And yeah, please give me that thumbs up I need. I really need the thumbs up, you guys, so that YouTube knows that my videos should be put out there. Um, I'm working really hard on them. Really hard on them. They're not perfect, and I don't want them to be perfect, you guys. I'm not here to try and prove to you that I can be perfect at this. I'm here to show you that I'm a beginner, just like you. You're just like me. I'm just saying, let's do this as a group. Let's do this together. And I promise you, you guys, you will see your bodies change. You will. You'll see your bodies change. You may not see it so much on the scale because, muscle weighs more than fat. And so you're probably even going to see a small gain. But as long as you're seeing the inches go, guys, don't worry about it. At weight management, they tell me all the time, it's not about the weight on the scale. It's the overall picture of what you're doing. And you guys, the reason I post these in the group is to try and motivate you guys into moving, to give you guys ideas on different things you can do to start helping your weight loss. Make sure you're really drinking a lot of water when you're working out, you guys. We as bariatric patients, we have to continually drink and sip. So anytime she's in the walking mode part of the exercise, you can drink. You don't have to wait for me to prompt you or her to prompt you. Take a drink whenever you're thirsty. If you're dying of thirst and you need that drink, drink. You do not want to sweat out everything that you've put in. Okay? You want to work out, but you want to be putting in as much as you're sweating out. Because we can dehydrate in just a snap. Okay? I can tell when I'm starting to become dehydrated, or if I'm profusely sweating, I start feeling kind of lethargic. I kind of start feeling this headache coming on, and I stop and I think, how much water have I had today? This is water, you guys, and this is how I judge. This is not Snapple diet Snapple, okay? I rewash these jugs every day, and I refill these jugs every day with water, and I put water enhancer in here. Sometimes just plain water, but very rare plain water. I mostly do the water enhancers because it's the only way I can get it down. And I sip all day long. By yourself. These things are awesome, you guys. The ice does not melt for hours and hours and hours. And I constantly pour this into here over the ice. I fill this thing all the way full with ice. Or my pink cup. And yes, I use a straw. I know we're not supposed to, but I am slightly over a year out, and I have used a straw since about my 4th month out, because it's the only way I can get my daily allotment of water in. Okay? Don't do it if you don't have to. Don't do it if you don't have to. But for some reason, when I drink it straight from the cup, I get very gassy. More than I do from a straw, you guys. I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of opposite in a lot of ways. I dump on sugar-free stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. You don't only just dump on sugar itself. You can dump on sugar-free. So it kind of sucks. But it's kind of a godsend too, because it keeps me in line. It keeps me, I'll say to myself, maybe I can get away with a little this time. And it could be like I can have sugar-free, a small piece of sugar-free cake today, but if I try it tomorrow, I'm sick as a dog. Or I can try some sugar-free enhancers one day and maybe handle them just fine. Try them same flavor the next day and get sick as a dog. So you could dump on sugar-free. I've had it happen on sugar-free, just about sugar-free anything. I made some very expensive cookies the other day. Because my husband is on this journey now too. And so I made Splenda cookies, the Splenda chocolate chip cookies, and I used the Splenda brown sugar, the Splenda baking sugar. I used sugar-free chips, chocolate chips, which were very expensive. I used pretty much everything that was sugar-free in there, thinking, oh, I can have this. And after 2 small cookies, they were pretty small, they weren't very big. After 2 small cookies, you guys, I got very sick. I had the runs. Like, it hit me both ways. So, yes, you can, just for knowledge sake wise, yes, you can dump on sugar-free stuff too. So, I in one way, I look at it as a godsend because it keeps me in line. It makes me say, okay, I tried 2. Maybe I better only stick with 1, But thank God Rocco's here. Rocco polished most of them off, so there's none left. I think I maybe had 3 cookies out of that whole batch. And but at least I know he's getting something that's healthy. It's sugar-free. It's not going to harm him. And it's not going to hype him up. His medicine does that already. So guys, please give me that thumbs up I need. Please, please, please. I love making these videos for you guys, and I love it, trying to entice you guys into some new things. I went out, also from my brother who just passed away, I got a bicycle, guys. I haven't had a bicycle since I was a teenager. So I got a bicycle. I need to have my husband check the tires, make sure there's no holes or anything in them. But yeah, I got a bicycle, and I'm going to try and get on it, and we're going to kind of go on a small adventure on my favorite trail just a block over from the house. So there's lots of fun things I want to try and do and bring to you guys. And the purpose of me doing this and posting it, guys, is to show not only you guys that I'm doing this, but it's another way for me to show Dr. Hoovy and the nurses and the dietitians and that I am doing something. And you guys can do it too. You guys can do it too. I weighed 301 pounds back in 2013 when I started this journey, you guys. I had the sleeve in 2014. It was a faulty sleeve, but it took a little weight off me, but then I regained a little bit more than I took off, and had to start all over again with the bypass. So I hated my sleeve, but I love my bypass. I hated the bypass at first. And anybody who has a bypass is going to hate it at first, because you're going to find out that it's a little more restrictive. It will keep you in line. It will keep you in line. If you are a person who needs to be kept in line, bypass is for you. Okay? If you're a person who's very good at like staying on track and that kind of thing, then the sleep would be good for you. But I find that the bypass, if you are struggling to stay in line and following, bypass is the best one for you, because it will keep you in line. It will keep you in line. It's a struggle at first. It really is. I'm not going to lie. It's a struggle at first. But it's so worth it. Okay, you guys? It is so worth it. The sleeve is worth it too if it works for you. It did not work for me. And I did not enjoy it at all. It did not work for me. My sleeve kind of twisted, and I complained about it since I was 2 months out, that I felt something was wrong, and the first surgeon that I had didn't pay attention and kept telling me to go back to the liquid diet. Who can live on a liquid diet, you guys? You could go back through my videos and you can see the struggle I went through with my sleeve. And I had people telling me that it was me, that I failed the sleeve. No, you do not. Just because you're having bad results with the sleeve or bad results with the bypass doesn't always mean that it's you. Yeah, there's a lot of times it is you. But there are times and there are things that can come up that can cause you problems. And I'm telling you, Dr. Hoovy, awesome doctor. Awesome doctor. I couldn't ask for a better one. He listens, and he'll tell you what he thinks. And he's the savior for me. I love Dr. Hoovy from here to the moon and back. He gave me what I wanted, what I deserved back in 2014. He gave to me in 2021. And here we are in 2022. And it's happening, guys. And I'm making it happen. I'm not sitting on my butt day and night. I'm not. I used to watch TV. I don't watch that TV. I don't have time for TV. I was diamond painting, and I'll probably get back into it over the winter months. That's my winter thing to do. But I won't diamond paint until I get my exercise in. And that's just how, that's my rule, and that's just how it's going to go. I stopped diamond painting for the summer so that I could really push the exercise, guys, and really push losing my weight. I put me as a priority. I even stopped playing my online farm game for the past 3 months. I have been pouring my heart and soul into my weight loss, day in and day out. My husband can even vouch for that. I would have never started posting these videos in group, except for that the nurses, I showed them to the nurses, and the nurses were like, you gotta post it in group. Kim was like, put it in group. Get it in group. That's awesome. Put it in group. These people need motivation. So that's my purpose here, is not to show off, guys. I'm not trying to show off. I'm trying to tell you guys are important. Make yourself important. You didn't go through all this to let it slip between your fingers, okay? You have to put in as much work as the surgery puts in for you. Okay? You have to be the one who puts the work in. You have to be the one who makes it happen. So join me. Join me. We can do this together. We can do this as a group. If you guys ever want to get together and meet, we could go walking. We could do things together. We can be good friends together. If there's anybody out there who watches my videos and wants to go walking and have a walking partner, hey, I'm your girl. I could use a walking partner. I hate walking alone. And I'm really struggling to get others to join me in walking. And so, hey, I'm your girl if you guys need a partner in walking. Just let me know. I'll meet you somewhere here in town and we can go. Let's go. Okay. So that's my motivation. I really didn't want this video to be this long. But it is what it is, guys. Hopefully you'll watch it. New creators coming, guys. New things to try. So think about investing in yourself. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's what I told my husband. My husband has to get busy on the bandwagon too. So he could get benefit out of those kettlebells over there too. I've got hand weights galore laid up on the back of my desk here. So we're going to get into this, guys. And we're starting out all beginner everything on every creator. But it's eventually going to come down to being more involved, okay? So I mostly post beginner stuff, but you are going to see a little bit of where I'm trying to get into a little bit of light running in place. I probably will not be an outdoors runner because I have bad ankles, and I just know that I'll be that one person I'll bust my ankles on something, and then that'll be the end of that. So probably be the end of my weight loss and everything. So I'm 61 years old, you guys. I'm going to be 61 years old in October. So believe it or not, I am 61 years old. So if I can be 61 years old and do these exercises, you guys can too. I know you can do it. A lot of you are a lot younger than me. And there are a few of you that are around my same age, but I mean, you guys, you no matter what age you are, you can do this. You really can. You just got to push yourself, okay? Like I said, if you guys ever need a talking partner, hit me up. I'm on Facebook. You can private message me on Messenger. I would be glad to give you my phone number if you need a person to talk to. If you want a walking buddy, I'm your girl. If you need a fellow exerciser, I'm your girl. So, come on, guys. I'm just here to motivate you. I'm just here to motivate you. I love you all to the moon and back. Mwah. My signature kiss. If you watch my videos, there's always one in every video. And they're free. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.